Sheridan Strength Through Hack a couple of my favorite deadlift accessories. This is for sumo, this is also for conventional. A lot of people don't take into account necessarily as much as they should, glutes. That is the driving force. We have 4 guys on the crew deadlifting over 700. We got 6 over 650. And I promise you, every single one of them has strong glutes. You can have a back that's strong enough to row 800 pounds, but if your glutes can only lock out 550, your deadlift is only gonna be 550. So, my 2 favorite deadlift accessories. First is gonna be the RDL. This is one of the most butchered movements that I've seen in the gym. The bar path is different. You're not just doing a half deadlift, guiding it down your shins. You're gonna let the bar drift about an inch in front of you. And this is very much a horizontal movement. This is not a vertical movement. So as you're going down, you are just sitting your hips directly back. You're not exceeding the active range of motion. Once you can't sit back any farther with a slight bend in the knee, the range of motion is done. That's when you go back up and you flex your glutes. Also, you want to tuck your head. You don't want cervical extension. You don't want your head up. That's going to put more pressure on the spine and it's going to take away the glute activation. The next favorite deadlift accessory movement is going to be the 45-degree back extension. It's the same concept. You're going to tuck your chin, you're going to brace in the core, you're not going to exceed the active range of motion. You want to dial your toes out a little bit too. That's going to help open up the hips and allow for more glute activation in this exercise. And both of these movements are hip hinge movements. I'm a big proponent in the hip hinge, and that's why I really suggest newer lifters, especially newer power lifters, to learn the conventional deadlift before moving into the sumo deadlift. The better you can hinge at the hips, the better you're gonna end up being at sumo deadlift if you're stronger at sumo or if your leverages are better for sumo. But I always suggest for newer lifters to learn the conventional deadlift, get good at hinging at the hips, and it will make lifting in general, the deadlift, sumo or conventional, that much easier. But build those glutes. These are 2 exercises that are great for the deadlift accessory. So implement that.